Welcome. This is going to be part 1 of my campaign here. Let's go to Courland Campaign here. I know it's a bit laggy. It's just because my computer's shit. Excuse my language. Pardon my French. Whatever. I don't normally swear like that. Just, my computer is shit. I know that. I can barely play this game. I've decided beforehand what nation I want to be. I'm going to do a Courland Campaign. I use a mod that allows me to use minor nations as well. Can't use, say, the 13 colonies or New Spain because, I don't know, the mod just doesn't allow you to use them. But I can use anybody else. I can use Courland, Dagestan, Württemberg, Georgia, Westphalia, Bavaria. I can even be the natives. I can be Cherokee, Iroquois, Plains nations, Venice, Genoa, all these nations, Plato nations. I find I've tried being Native Americans before, and unless you're the Iroquois or the Cherokee, it's extremely difficult just because you are isolated from everybody, and the regions are extremely huge. And you don't start out with any roads unless you're the Iroquois or the Cherokee. So, long campaign, I think. I don't think I want to do world domination. And when you're playing as a minor nation, prestige victory is actually impossible because you cannot. Your prestige is not recorded if you're a minor nation. It's only recorded if you're a major nation. But if you do play as, let me find them here. Probably it skips faster. Alright. If you play as, say, the Mughals are actually a major nation, but they're not a playable nation. In the beginning, they are still a major nation. You can do a prestige victory with them. I'm fairly certain. I've never actually tried. I've never even used them before. But when I was checking it out, I looked on the prestige, and the Mughal Empire was listed, but no other nations are listed. Alright, so playing on hard, both battle and campaign. This is actually my first time playing hard battle because usually I play on medium because it's extremely laggy, so especially with the recorder. So I usually play on medium to account for the lag, but I'm going to try it out on hard. This is going to be my first time. And campaign difficulty, lag doesn't really affect that. It's turn-based, so I usually play on hard. And, of course, expert, or very hard, over here, is, well, it's too hard for me. Well, actually, I haven't even tried it, but regular hard is pretty hard. I'm not going to show this computer moves. They can do whatever, because that also lags me a bit. 60-minute battle time. It's fine by me. Actually, I do 40 minutes. Because I have that experience where the battle does drag on for like 60 minutes, and I don't want the battle to drag on that long, so where do we begin here? Alright, and we're back. I skipped the loading screen, so here's the map. And nothing too special here. This is my first time playing as Courland, by the way. So I've never even played as them, just fooling around. So this is my first time. And I played more in Western Europe than I do over here in Eastern Europe. I've played as Merita. I've played a few native tribes, not too many. I don't play very often because it's extremely laggy. But even still, it is a very good game. I love Empire Total War. I haven't really played over here in Eastern Europe very often, so we'll take a look at this. Normally, my favorite way to go is to do a revolution and be a republic and go that way, but I don't think I'm gonna because it takes a few turns. It takes like 3 turns, and usually in the very first turn somebody is going to declare war on me. somewhere out there somebody hates me. I already know it. It looks like I am allied with Poland, Lithuania right off the bat. That's okay. That's a good ally. It might keep people from attacking me, although I doubt it. I have not played around here, so I don't know who's going to declare war on me. I'm imagining probably Prussia, probably Sweden. I know my ally probably won't declare war on me right off the bat anyways. We're not going to be at war. But I'm imagining Sweden is probably going to declare war on me very soon. And Prussia. And maybe even some other countries. Like, I was playing as Hanover. And France, right off the bat, declares war on me. We don't even share a border. Alright? So, that was kind of like, what? That didn't make sense to me. So I might get somebody else who declares war on me, like Austria, who doesn't even share a border with me. Kind of anticipating it. Not really much I can do. I don't think we start out with a school, which kind of ticks me off. Some minor nations start out with schools. Others don't. I don't think I have school here. I have Weaver's Cottage. I don't want to get rid of that. What do we got here? We have a logging camp. And I'm gonna need to research in order to upgrade it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it and turn that into a school eventually. We do have a town here that's growing. That's gonna become a port. That'll be useful when it grows. We also have a town here, which I'll probably turn into some other resource. But for right now, I need a school, and I can't even upgrade that logging camp without doing some research. So that's kind of pointless, in my opinion. So once that town grows, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'll do something with it. But I'm gonna just disembody that logging camp. I'm gonna turn that into a school. I do have a gentleman here. I also have a rake. And what can I recruit? I can recruit provincial cavalry, regiment of horse, and militia. But I am constructing what's it called? A military governor's barracks, which I believe will allow me to recruit regular line infantry, which I'm kind of hoping for. We only get this one army, though. We only get this one army in Courland, comprised of 2 units of militia, a unit of pikemen, and a unit of demi-cannons, and also a general, whose name I will not be able to pronounce, but I'm going to give it my best shot here. Eberhard Kastner is what I'm going to go as. His name being, probably bombed that pronunciation, but oh well. He'll live. Or maybe he won't. Who knows? We'll see how this things go. And then my turn. Wait. Actually, let's try to take a look at diplomatic. I always forget diplomacy right off in the beginning. So we're going to see who we can get trade agreements with. We can get a trade agreement with Sweden. They're hostile towards me, so they're probably not going to give it. But I'm going to try to get a trade agreement. Even if they do declare war on me next turn, which I'm anticipating, the trade agreement for 1 turn will be good, if they accept. And I didn't think they would. They're hostile towards me. So who else can get a trade agreement with? Any minor nations? I don't have a port, so the only way to get trade agreements is through land, so I have to share a border with them, and I share a border with Prussia, Poland, Lithuania, and I can't even get a trade agreement with Prussia, so, and also Sweden, but they don't want to trade with me. They hate me. They're hostile. They don't like me, so I'm gonna probably, let's take a look at my government here. Let's take a look at my ministers. I always forget to do this stuff in the beginning. Treasurer is crap. So I'm going to take a look at this actually, and I'm going to see if he belongs better someplace else. And he's a patron of the naval, which means if I take him and switch him with my crap naval guy here, who has 3 stars, he has 3 stars as well. So if I switch them around, I know I'll get at least somebody decent over here in naval. Yeah, somebody decent over here in naval. This guy is still not very good at treasury, so we're going to try to switch these 2 around and see what I get here before I start firing people. And they both don't belong in those positions. I don't want to get rid of the other three now, so I'm going to try getting rid of these guys. Starting with him. I'm going to kick him. Let's see who we get. Somebody good. That's somebody really good right there. So let's kick the treasurer and see what we get. And again, crap. So we'll kick him again. Till I get somebody worse. I can't believe it. He actually, that's the first time I've actually seen somebody actually negatively affect a position. They either positively affect it or don't even affect it at all. That was like negative. Alright, so I'm good with that now. I got good ministers in there now. Trade. My government's popularity, 55%. That's not very good. Policies. I probably can't increase my taxes yet. Normally, you can increase your taxes if you're at war, if your capital's attacked. And taking a look at this king right here, he is crap, like plain out crap. 2 stars, -10 to diplomatic relations, and -1 prestige per turn. He is completely trash. I wish I could just kill this guy. Honestly, I want to see how old he is. Maybe he'll die soon. He's 50 years old. He's probably not going to die very soon. And the only way to get rid of him is through a revolution, which, because the fact that I'm probably going to get declared war on next turn by somebody out there, that's probably not a very wise decision to do. I'm going to have to... I really wish I could just kill that guy. I wish I could just take this rake in here and just have him assassinated, but I can't, so we're gonna end our turn right here, I guess. Alright, so here we are at the end of the turn. Something very interesting happened. Alright, Sweden and Russia are at war. Alright, Poland, Lithuania, and the Ottomans are at war. Prussia and Austria is at war. And United Provinces of Spain are at war, as well as Austria and the Ottomans. There's something else. Like I said, I was expecting either Prussia or Sweden to declare war on me, and Prussia did declare war on me. Nothing too unexpected there. But what was really unexpected happened during the off turn. Sweden, remember, they were hostile towards me. I tried to get them to do a trade agreement with me, and they rejected it. But during the off turn, they actually offered me a trade agreement and about $250 as well, or gold, or whatever the currency is. I don't really know what the currency is. Which was, so I have trade with Sweden, even though they rejected it at first. So I didn't know that I couldn't build a school here, so I'm kind of ticked about that. There's nothing I can really do. I can't even get a school unless I begin invading East Prussia, which I'm obviously going to think about doing, but obviously not this turn, because I don't have an army for that. But I'm going to begin recruiting soldiers, even though I can only recruit one at a time. I have these waiting in queue. Very small army. I might have another unit before the Prussian army here, which is the same size as mine, but I'm going to also have armed citizens, as well as a defense position, which is going to give me a numerical advantage, as well as a defending advantage over the Prussians, who are right here now. They're probably going to invade here, right here, right here. They might be able to get to my capital next turn, but I'm hoping not, because I don't think I'll be able to recruit that unit unless they don't. So I'm going to just be waiting on that. And of course, if I'm winning, then I'm probably going to push into Prussia. I don't know, because they'll probably be very weak over in their city once this army's gone, because they're not even united. They got West Prussia right here, which is controlled by Poland, Lithuania, my ally. That separates them from Berlin. So I'm hoping, if I press the attack, they won't have any units, or very few units to defend. Still have to put up with armed citizens, but armed citizens run very easily. So what I want to do, actually, is something I can do. I'm going to take my rake, and I'm going to try to assassinate their general here. 11%. I got nothing better to do. Let's just have him do it. And I lost the agent. Nothing too unexpected there. I probably shouldn't have tried to assassinate. Probably should have just infiltrated, although I do know their units anyway, so there's really not too much of a point there. That's about all this turn, and I think that's it for part 1. I'll see you in part 2.